No gimmicks, no catchphrase. Let us begin. So, I want to speak on treating everything like it's the big show. And I love doing videos like this. I love doing groundbreaking videos like this. It was groundbreaking for me because this is a reminder to myself. So, I'm just happy that I'm going to make this video and I'm going to be able to take it away, take away the message. Because I think it's very important that we treat everything like it's the big show. Alright? So, the first thing is to always see yourself as important. Alright? This doesn't necessarily mean you're better than everybody else. But it does mean that you're above certain actions. Alright? That you're above certain behaviors. That you're above, doing what certain people do. Alright? So, and obviously, when I say see yourself as important, that and say that you're above other things, that's just relative to you. All right, and that may mean a different thing for your brother, for your partner, or whatever. But you don't want to find yourself indulging in things that you know that just are no good for you. That's not serving you, because that's just gonna keep you down on the level of others who don't want any better for themselves or who are not going to try to make better out of their lives, okay? So, if it's important to you to keep learning, obviously, you're not going to want to fill your head up with a bunch of junk, alright? Sometimes you might have to compromise your music listening for something on YouTube, something educational, alright? Your audio books, alright? You're going to have to, you just going to want to put that on the back burner. Music does have its purpose, for sure. But this may not be the time for that. All right. You don't want to just give off this image of, oh, look at me, I am so high class, I am just better than the rest. Look at the way that I take these pictures. Look at the way that I talk. But you have no true substance to yourself because you don't really put in the work to really assume that role of an important person. So when I say you see yourself as an important person, it's so you can have a high standard to live up to. That's why. So that's why I'm glad that I can make this video, because sometimes I really struggle with that, with seeing my importance, to see myself as an important person, based on the reaction that I get from the masses. Okay, so sometimes I feel like not lost, but lonely, because I don't have people just breaking down the doors to come find me, to see me, to want to see me, and all those things. But everybody has their own obligations. So I do things like make this video, and then the people come. All right. So that's what I need to be focused on. Also, when you see yourself as important, you start to see yourself as you're enough. Okay. So when you see yourself as enough, you don't mind spending more time with yourself, getting to know yourself, planting more seeds in your own world, adding to your world, more on that in some of my Matrix videos, escaping the Matrix, because that's what we doing, baby. That's what we doing all 2019, 2020. The Matrix won't even exist to me, baby. I'm telling you. We're ascending from this place. We're transcending as I'm listening to my meditative music as I speak. It's a no-brainer. I should have been doing this, man. It makes everything flow. It makes me feel better. Alright? So, yeah, see yourself as important. Not for the sake of being better than others, but to raise your standards. Give yourself a North Star. Alright? When you see yourself as important, you give yourself the freedom, the opportunity to do more meaningful things that's going to better you and your environment, your community, or what have you. So the second thing is always give your best effort. You see, here's the thing. You may be working a job that you don't like. You may or may not be trying to get a raise and get to a higher level in it. Even if you work at work in fast food or things like that. And I know people are split down the middle with this. But I agree with the people who say, if you can't give it your all at your day job, what makes you think you can give it your all on your own? Also, people say, work hard on yourself, then you work on your job. And I also agree with that. But I feel like you should not bullshit at your job. Okay? So how would this scenario be? How would this setup be? Okay. All right. I work at McDonald's. I mean, I don't actually work at McDonald's, but this is the scenario. I work at McDonald's. I'm taking orders left to right. All right, what you want? Okay, your order be 533. All right, boom, no. Type that in, just doing everything to the best of my ability. All right. If my job is to clean up, I'm cleaning up to the best of my ability. I'm cleaning up before people even tell me to clean up. All right. From the outside looking in, you got the managers and all that who you're not giving a hard time to, praising you. They saying, wow, he really trying to work himself up in this job. And they may even give you a raise. And you may accept it. Or I may accept it or whatever. But my mentality is, this is wax on, wax off. All right, this is Mr. Miyagi. All right, I'm preparing for the fight without being directly involved in that particular fight. All right, so I may be prepared for the business world without even doing that particular line of business, if that makes sense. Okay, so Mr. Miyagi, when he wax on, wax off, you are cleaning off the car. That's preparing you for certain martial art techniques. All right, so that's the same thing with your day job. All right, so in working your day job, you find quicker and more efficient ways to knock things out, and then you can use that skill that you learned there and apply it to other things. All right, just like a lot of people from the military, they come back into this life and they just make great businessmen because they have that discipline. All right, waking up when you don't want to wake up, your body's sore, you didn't get enough sleep, somebody yelling at you, then you come back to America. All right, after you're done with the military, you're a civilian, and it's just like light work for you. It's light work. All right, and so that preparation is good for you. So I think in everything you do. Now, obviously, I don't want you to hurt yourself. But I also don't want you to play around too much. There's obviously room to play. There's obviously room to go hard for sure. But in everything you do, if you cutting the grass, you cutting your own grass, man, just try to do it to the best of your ability. Right now, you probably can't tell, but as I'm trying to do this video, I don't know if this is the 4th or 5th video that I've recorded consistently. I'm trying to give it my all. I'm trying to dig deep into myself and try to see what's the best that I can put out there for you. And I'm trying to separate from the fear of, oh, I may run out of content if I keep putting out videos this consistently. Look, that's a problem for the future me, alright? I may never live to see that problem. But right now, the people need content, and I'm going to give it to them, alright? I'm going to do my best. It doesn't matter if I have 300 subscribers, because that's the thing. I got 300 subscribers right now, and if you're looking at this in 2021, I bet you I'm in the thousands. I bet you I got more than 60-something videos. I got 60-something videos up right now, maybe 70 right now, 2019. All right? And like I said, 300 subscribers. I'm still treating it like it's the big show. Because if this helps one person, that's good enough for me. One person is as good as a million, if you ask me. All right? Now, it may not convert to a lot of money, but still worth it. Could still make a difference in somebody's life. Still may spark a flame within them, and then they go on and change the world. If you're watching this, that could very easily be you. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what your background is. I don't care what college you went to. All right? You can be whoever you want to be. All right? This world is a simulation. Now, more than that, in my Matrix videos, I keep bringing up the Matrix videos. We escaping the Matrix around here. But I'm treating this like just a big show. Gotta give it my all, baby. I can't give you a lackluster performance and expect for you to subscribe to me. Alright? Or expect for you to stick around. Expect for you to watch my videos. Alright? I do value your time. Alright? I may not go around and editing my videos and all that, but it doesn't mean that I don't value your time. Alright? I'm just trying to give you some fucking quality content. Alright? So, give it your all. And the third point, kind of tie that together, is that you just always look to improve. Alright? So, I'm always looking to improve, maybe even in the way that I deliver my videos. I mean, the way that I deliver my videos, maybe I don't really need to improve too much. Maybe I should improve on the way that I speak. I don't know. I ain't in no rush to do that, but I do want to improve on my vocabulary. I want to improve my reading skills, my chess game, you know, my business knowledge, my overall knowledge. I want to improve my spiritual health, my physical health. Always look to improve. Always look to grow. Alright? And don't get too content. But I don't want you to be as insatiable as I can be sometimes. But there's no benefit in being stagnant. There's no benefit in capping your potential, okay? Because as Les Brown said, you know, well, I don't know if Les Brown said it. In fact, Jim Rome said that a tree is going to grow until, and Les Brown said that a tree can't be nothing but a tree, you know, and you can be whoever you want. But to Jim Rome's point, it's natural for you to just keep growing. So always look to improve. Hold on, I dropped my composition notebook. All right, so always look to improve. All right, because there's gonna be a lot of people who are kind of competing for what you want, what you have, or what you're going after, and they're going to be continual students, and they're always going to be looking to learn and advance. And obviously, we should be just competing with ourselves, and I think if we compete with ourselves, that's enough. But you got to understand, there's going to be a lot of other people competing with themselves as well. So you don't want to get buried by, by bringing about this contentment and just not being ambitious. All right, can obviously make time to be lazy, but always look to improve, my friends. So the next thing, I mean, I already said it, but I'm just going to reiterate. I'm going to say it again. Is just to hold yourself to a higher standard, all right? Now, as I said in my earlier point, like, I mean, I don't know how old you are. Let's say you in your 20s, maybe a lot of people your age, they just don't get it. They just don't get it the way that you do. But that doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. It doesn't necessarily mean something wrong with them. But if you know that this is where you want to be at a higher height, then you got to stay there, all right? See, here's the thing. When you do decide to do that, there's a great chance that you're going to miss out on having particular people as your friends. But, I mean, it's just a sacrifice you got to make. There will always be more people that you can resonate with on a higher level. Alright, so when we're talking about the quality of life, look, simply put, everybody can't go. That's right, everybody. Everybody can't go. And you got to understand that. Alright, so that's for you young people just leaving high school and all that. It may be a huge shock to you when you realize over the next few years that a lot of people you used to hang out with, you ain't going to see them anymore. You just won't. Alright, a lot of people used to dap up. You thought you had all these friends, thought you were popular. You're going to forget about them. And you might see them in a grocery store or something. And you're like, damn, I forgot this person even existed in life. What is this person's name? Alright? But you used to run with them. And that's life. And that's even life in the age of social media, man. So, but anyway, if you hold yourself to a high standard, obviously, a lot of these people, they can't go. They won't be with you, all right? They're going to be in the same places that you found them, all right? Now, it's not where you want to be, obviously, as unhappy as you found yourself many times, and as ambitious as you found yourself many times. Look, these motherfuckers wasting their life away, man. Look, they can't go, all right? Stop stooping down to their level, all right? Stop stooping down to their standards. Stop hoping and wishing that they will come with you, all right? Stop stop feeling this bit of resentment, this bit of sadness because they don't support you going up here. All right, that's the thing. And I heard this in one particular way, is that people don't like looking up because it hurts them. You know, it hurts their eyes, it hurts their necks. You know, you think a bird in the sky, you know, it hurts your neck looking up too long. The sun, it may blind you for staring too long, all right? And a lot of people, they just aren't ambitious enough, or willing enough, driven enough to do that. So the final thing, stay confident for the most part, and just rely on your confidence. Just build on that, because we talking about the big show, and the more confident you are, the more you feel like you'll be able to take on. So I'm going to be putting out videos about how to raise your vibration and things like that. But very quickly, I remember watching this documentary on Netflix. It was about Tony Robbins, and one little small thing that I saw him do before he went out on stage from backstage is that right before he went out, he got himself like hyped. He got himself hyped to accommodate the energy of everybody else there. And when you get to such a level, you feel like everything is possible. All right, it's a reason why a lot of people do drugs, because it gets them to that mindset of, I'm bulletproof. I can do anything. Nobody can stop me. That type of shit. Luckily, you don't need to do drugs. You just got to find better ways to get yourself to that point, to feel that bit of confidence. All right. So, I mean, actually, real quick, I will speak on it. One of the things that you can do right now to get you to that point where you have all of this confidence, you feel like you can do, where you feel like you can do everything, where you do feel positive, is you jam out. All right. So, what I like to do is I like to cut all the lights off, put my headphones in, maybe go to YouTube, or I go to maybe Google Play Music or whatever streaming device you got. Put some music on, close my eyes, because obviously, you know, we got the lights cut off as well, and just jam out, man, and just see yourself as the person you want to be. Now, naturally, a part of who I want to be is a performer, so I just put myself in that light. All right, so then when I got all this energy going for me, then when I'm done with it after 10 minutes or 20 minutes or so, then I go back to the big game, and I'm just like, all right, since you can do everything, then let's go do it. Let's go conquer the world. Let's go conquer this world. All right, so no gimmicks, no catchphrase. Thank you.